First, it was that colonized ass biracial boy talking about.
There are two content creators on TikTok right now. I want to believe this is planned because if it's not, then it's really, really not making any sense. These two creators decided to make a video. One is a rap, don't know about the other guy, but their content kind of seems similar because of what they talk about. The Arab guy made a video talking about the worst type of hair, and he said if you have fussy hair, you might as well go bad because that is the worst type of hair. Even in his video, he said, I'm going to save the worst for the last. And you guys, it pissed so many people off and literally just coming at him. To be honest, the audacity, and I want to believe that these people do these things when they notice that they are not getting the attention and they need a little bit traffic. Because tell me why you wake up as an Arab guy and say the worst type of hair, you're going to save the worst for the last. And if you have that last one, then you might as well go back. Conversation of hair can be very, very sensitive. So I get where these people are coming from with their reaction. I have put together the clips, so let's get right into it.
Let's talk about the worst types of hair. And if you have any of these hair types, you're cooked. And we're saving the worst one for last. The first hair type is going to be 1A to 1C hair, aka straight hair. Now, if you have this hair type, you're absolutely cooked because there's no way you can style your hair and it just sits pinned straight down. It's gonna be easy to manage, but it's not gonna look good. Actually, never mind, it's not easy. Because of how straight it is, it's probably gonna be so greasy. Yeah, never mind. Having pin straight hair is bad, but it's not the worst. Because next up, we have 4A hair. See, here's the thing with this hair type. You can rock dreads, you can rock braids, but you can't have your hair in its natural state, meaning having a curly or an afro. The curls are just way too tight. It's gonna be impossible to manage, and even when you do, it's not gonna look good. So you gotta stick with the dreads. Now you might think that's the worst hair type, but there's one more. And that's going to be 4C hair, the curliest hair type possible. This hair type is in its own league. If you have this hair type, you're going to be dealing with dry hair, frizzy hair, even shrinkage. And shrinkage alone is already a pain. Sure, you can rock braids or dreads, but I feel bad for whoever's doing your hair. Do you know how long it will take to detangle that? And also, if you have 4C hair, your hair dry and your hair wet look exactly the same. I'm not trying to hate, I'm just stating facts. If you got 4C hair, you might as well go bald.
I'm so tired of non-black people getting on here and talking to us about black people hair. First, it was that colonized ass biracial boy talking about 4C hair is the worst hair to have in the world. And then that white girl got on here and was like, perks of being a white girl is that we don't have to purchase hair. I'm not listening to nobody who got to purchase a permanent box to achieve the level of curls that we achieve naturally. And if that wasn't enough, that one light-skinned girl got on here talking about, oh, all of y'all are not pretty without wigs and eyelashes. What? Calling black women monkeys. Are you okay? Listen, all that colonized energy all at once is just too much. Okay? Why don't y'all get together? Okay? Start a hate group and leave it on the floor. Leave it on the floor. And none of y'all invited to the cookout. I don't care if you light skin black. Okay? You're not invited either. Because you played yourself.
Let's talk about the worst types of hair.
And stupid men are the worst type of men, but you're still talking. You want to talk about what's cooked? Let's talk about being undercooked. Let's talk about being so half-baked that you got on this app and you reminded me that I have raw chicken in the fridge that needs to be taken out so that I can make sure it actually has some value to it instead of getting a cell phone and particularly trying to come in here and drag an internet that you don't even deserve to be a part of. Let's talk about that.
Stick with the dreads. Now you might think that's the worst hair type, but there's one more. And that
Every single day we get on the internet and we get further and further away from the grace of God. This aggressively light-skinned man got on the internet and said 4C is the worst hair type. First and foremost, have we learned nothing? Why are we ranking them? What does that have to do with anything? You know, we should rank the types of light-skinned men. You know the worst? You. It's you, sir. What is this for? Who is this for? Who does it benefit? Jesus, it be your own. It be your own. Bitch, the call is coming.
I think that's the worst hair type, but there's one more. And that's going to be 4C hair.
Texturism will never be okay in my book. Why do y'all like talking down on people with 4C hair? I would like to know that. 4C hair is not hard to maintain, in my opinion. I can speak for myself because I have 4C kind of hair. And yes, you might think, oh, well, it's short. True. However, I know how to maintain it. I know how to take care of it, and I love it. So I hate when people try to speak ill on 4C hair, like it's not beautiful or it's difficult to take care of, because it's not. You could literally take good care of it and still look beautiful in your natural state. Honestly, I don't understand the point of his video listing off the worst hair type, because at the end of the day, everybody is beautiful in their own way with different hair texture, no matter what you say and how you feel about it. I said what I said.
Really the audacity for me, you guys. Like literally boldly telling people online that if you have this type of hair, you might as well just go about with your own head full of hair. Some people are literally just obsessed with black people. Some people are obsessed with the fact that with so many things that they feel is wrong or they don't see as a right or they don't see as okay good enough, black people are still able to find their way around things. Like they are just mad at the existence of black people at this point, because that is the only thing I can make of this thing. Because the audacity to just turn on your camera and say, oh, these people have worst type of hair, I will save the worst one to the last one, and if you have this hair, it as well go bald with your own head full of hair. Like people will never cease to amaze me. And when they started coming at him saying, oh, you have a colonizer mindset, a biracial colonizer beach and all of that, he literally made another video saying he's Arab, like it's not biracial and stuff like that. And people that even get people more pissed, and that is even getting him more drag. I really don't know how these people are going to wake up and say, okay, what can we do today? And what can we say today to the black people to make them feel bad? But guess what? Black people are always ahead, like 10 times ahead. The first year that you are claiming to be the worst type of hair is one of the most beautiful hair ever. So you can go do whatever it is that you want to do. The comment section is killing me, you guys. Let me hear what you guys think about this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.